Come on over. Wow, what a nice little turnout here. Whoa. Where did you all come from? I'm honored to have a couple of my granddaughters here. They'll be bugging you for Girl Scout stuff after church in their little corner, right? Okay, good. Anyway, it's good to see you. By the way, I want to just say thank you very much for coming. Okay, that's all. Anyway, a story. Do you know who this is? Who is it? Charlie Brown. And do you know who this is? That's Lucy. Do you know who this is? Snoop. Now, do you know who this is? Huh? They make fun of him all the time. They usually don't like him around, what?
The bride?
No, the bride?
No, I can.
Does anybody know who this is? Woodstock. Well, anyway, way back before Charlie Brown was famous, they had to hike all the way across the country to Hollywood. And they walked, and they didn't really want the Snoop to come along, but he did. But they did not want Woodstock. So they said, Woodstock, just stay away. So Woodstock was way over here. Well, they walked and they walked and they walked, and finally they just got so tired and so hungry that they were going to give up. And then along the way, they met an old man who had a loaf of bread. And the old man's name was Fred. And the old man said, what are you guys doing? And they say, well, we're walking across the country to Hollywood because we think Charlie Brown and Lucy are going to be famous, but we can't go in it. We're just hungry. We're tired. And he said, well, would you like some bread? And they said, oh, yes. So he gave each one of them a big piece of bread. And he said, you know what? Finish this bread, and I'll give you some more. And they ate the bread, and they rested, and it tasted so good. And after they ate the bread, goofball was still there. They ate the bread, and they got up, and they ran away really quick. Oh, they were so grateful. But the only one that came back to say thank you was Woodstock. These guys, they took their bread and they got filled up and they ran away, and Woodstock came back and he said, Mr. Fred, I want to thank you. Mr. Fred said, you're the only one that came back to say thanks. And in honor of that, I have a little song that we're going to play for. Are you guys busy? Can we listen to a song for just a minute? Yeah. Okay. All right. It's about being thankful. It's pretty. Mind if I just sit down for a while?
Some days we can see the joy that surrounds us. So caught up inside ourselves, we take when we should give. So for tonight we pray for what we know can be, and on this day we hope for what we still can't see.
Sure.
It's up to us to be the change, and even though
You can share it with somebody else then,
we
okay?
all still do more.
You can share it with somebody else. Give it to your mom.
So much to be thankful for.
just remember that one of the most powerful words in the world is to say thank you for all those little things that people do for you. And as a reminder of Thanksgiving and goodness and Charlie Brown finally realizing that the most important word in the world is, well, maybe I love you or thank you. So as you go back to your seats, there's some buddies up here on the altar rail, or there's a few in here. Just take one and go back to your seats. Hey, wait a second. What do you say? Thank you. All right. All right. Yeah. There's a few more back here. Any of you guys going to take Lucy? There's a few more. There's. Oh, I have to get. They only had a couple Snoopies. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That was fun. Our next song is Precious Lord, number 773.